Honestly, the best thing to do is just skull her ram. It takes all the hard work out of it. By the way, how's it going, guys? Thanks for the warm reception. Usually, it's not this full when I start, so thank you so much for being here. But I guess you guys aren't here just to listen to the hype Space Shark opening theme song #1, featuring the Lupin Ranger Henshin theme. You're probably here for some Pokemon. And I've got a text message. Okay, it's just Skullgirls. I didn't get a text message from Skullgirls, rather. Skullgirls wants me to do something. So, interesting news. We are going to be taking a pause from Pokemon Yellow. Starting next week, when new Pokemon Snap comes out. I figure it'll be a fun time just to get through Pokemon Snap and then go back to Pokemon Yellow. Lucky man getting text from Skullgirls. Yeah, baby. Little do you know, I have to text Parasol every day, otherwise Skullgirls gets cancelled and defunded. Bulbasaur. Use Cut. It's super effective. Booted up Cross-Tag Battle for the Switch, so getting used to the controls. I hope you enjoy it. Cross-Tag Battle is like a super ambitious crossover, so I'm sure you'll get something that you'll like. Buddy, I'm Canadian, you're not allowed to say A. Not to me. I play much traditional fighting games, but the fundamentals are usually the same. Yeah, kinda. At least across Axis games. I don't think I can deal with... Gonna have to switch to my Sandslash. And yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed Pokemon Snap when I was younger. Probably because it was my first Pokemon game that I owned, instead of having to borrow from friends. Sure, let's use Body Slam. Damn Sandslash! That's a little less good, though. Friend showed you had to do overlays for PS4, now you have your own starting soon screen, Dark Souls 3 overlay. That's fantastic! I'll be honest, when I was streaming from PlayStation, I could not figure out overlays, so I got a capture card, like, super quick. No, I don't think I have anything that can take out Onyx. Specific. Well, actually. If Nidorina believes hard enough, then maybe. It's an extension for Twitch itself? Okay, that makes sense. I'll be honest, I didn't put as much effort into it as I should have. I figured it out with Streamlabs, though. All I had to do was make an overlay and then put it in Streamlabs. For the Pro Controller, keep hitting the home button when you want the plus. It's annoying. Yeah, all over again. Ah. That's unfortunate. I personally need to get a Pro Controller, though, for Monster Hunter. The Joy-Cons work, but, like, my hands get cramped really quickly. The most first world of first world problems. Still trying to get that Reality Break combo? Yeah, I mean, with fighting games, you just have to sort of keep trying. Go to the lab and just figure things out. Screen grabbing the memes, Chow? Yeah, I want to check that out. Ooh, that's really nice. I really appreciate the, Sorry, there we go. I really appreciate the overlays that let you see more of the game. I want to have room for other options, like maybe showing who's featured on the show right now, or stuff like that. So I made mine a little bit more cramped, but... most of the time you get it by accident, not when you want to. Just wonder if you're doing the D-pad wrong. Yeah. Fighting game combos are hard. It took me forever to figure out the fucking fireball in Street Fighter. Like, the Hadouken. My main in Street Fighter is Ibuki. And she has... like, it's a move where she goes and, like, snaps the like, the enemy's neck. And it's sort of like a, left, down, right kind of deal. But the way that it's shown in the input, like, it shows the full carry for the, controller, so... the Bulbasaur is a gift tool, it's the black and white sprite. Oh, that's nice. Maybe I should throw, like, a Wartortle sprite during the Pokemon streams. Since Wartortle is, in fact, the boy. By the way, we're not evolving Wartortle into a Blastoise. I forbid it. Imagine not button mashing and actually learning combos in fighting games, right? It's like it wants you to go on the D-pad down, southeast, then right, along with B and C. That sounds about right. It's a weird way of doing it, though. Because that's the fireball, so... down diagonal, right, and then button. Oh, snap, you found, old school Wartortle for me. Yo! There's the boy! You know what, Marcus? If you find me a Wartortle gif, I will throw it on during the stream. Oh my god, he's shaking his stuff. Okay, give me a sec. Alright, gotta open Discord. Go into... there. Unable to save image preview. That's fine. I can just open the original. Alright, let's throw it in... I don't know. Let's throw it in my pictures. It's a picture. Then we go... you just can't go down and right, or just press the southeast area. Yeah, it's sort of like a... let's see if I can show it on camera. It's sort of like a that kind of well, I guess since it's reversed, a that kind of situation. So on the D-pad, you're going to want to like go like that, like just sloppily go from down to right while keeping the button pressed. You're gonna want to glide on the D-pad, I guess is what I'm saying. Add. Image. Where are you? Oh god, everything's so small. This is my curse from having a 4K screen. Alright, so there's Wartortle. He gets to hang out. Let's put him Can I flip it? It's not letting me flip it. So let's let him hang out right in the corner right there. He'll be a friend. Thanks, Marcus. Wartortle is the new chat mod. Okay, well I can't fight with Squirtle just yet, because he is a squishy boy. Oh, I think we're getting visited by SSR 5-star gold rank cat. When it comes to Kanto starters, whoops, I accidentally used Growl. Bulbasaur, Wartortle, and Charizard are your favorite forms for each? Mm-hmm. I kind of like Ivysaur, because he's like an angrier Bulbasaur. But that's just me. Poliwrath used to be one of my favorite Pokemon, but my tastes changed. I think it's because, like, back in, like, I think it was 1998, when you saw the previews for the Pokemon stuff, Poliwrath kind of looked like he could kick your shit in. Well, I guess punch your face in, but you get the idea. Got an off-brand Switch Pro controller, so it doesn't look like you have an NFC touch point. Oof. Alright, let's get our boy some more experience so that he grows into the guy in the corner. You gotta hang out at the front and pretend to fight these guys, okay, Squirtle? You were a delinquent back in Vermilion City, so I'm sure you can handle them, but later. And yeah, Wartortle's the new mod. Charmeleon, don't do it. Thank you. No, just don't hit yourself, but again. No problem with Blastoise, and he would be good for getting around on waves, but you like your water turtle to be grown up but still huggable? Exactly! Plus, like, you know that Wartortle's good at fighting because he has War in his name. And also, like, if you take a look at the sprite on the screen, he's got, like, the little blush lines, so he's, like... he's the tsundere evolution. Poliwrath and Primeape, your Bash Bros? Oh, yeah. Pokemon Gen 1 had a lot more Pokemon that looked like they could just take you into an alleyway and beat you up. When later, I guess, editions popped up, it was a lot less of that. Oh, we get the boy! We get the boy! There he is! Oh, I'm not dissing any generation Justifies. I'm just saying that the design, I guess, expectations changed. It's sort of like, right now, if I want a tough-looking collectible monster, I'm gonna go with Digimon. But if I want, like, cuter stuff and, like, friends, I guess, I'll go with Pokemon. Alright. Wartortle, I'm sure you can tackle this. Ha, get it? Because he's got oh man, that Hyper Fang really hurt. Okay. When Fire Red and Leaf Green first came out when you were a kid, you loved Charizard and thought that the Bulba line was dumb. But for the past 10 years, it's been Bulbasaur? Yeah, tastes change. I used to always pick the water starter without fail. Okay, hold up. Wartortle, please live. 10 years ago you were 14? God. 10 years ago I was like 17. Just like people complaining about the new gen Pokemon being lazy. When Gen 1 you literally had a Pokeball, a pile of shit, and a magnet. Need I bring up the Mankey back sprite? Which is, as the name suggests, manky as fuck. Oh, that's a lot of boys. Oh, that's a lot of boys. Alright, Wartortle, you are going to face a gauntlet, but I believe in you. People are so obsessed with Gen 1 era designs, besides showing how Mankey looks from the back. Not even Sugimori draws it the same way anymore. Exactly. No, again, like, the sensibilities for designs changed. Oh, god damn it. His art's evolved in the last 20 plus years? Yep. Well, and I think, what's his name? James Turner. He's, like, one of the leads on character design for Pokemon now. So, of course, everything's gonna look a lot different. Gonna chug a... Actually, I can just use a regular potion, can't I? He'll be fine. Mankey was janky. The ultimate disc has been found! Start picking Bulba because speedrunners pick Bulbasaur? He's just so heckin' cute. Exactly. Like, so I don't like Funko Pops. Just not my thing. I don't think that most of them look good. They look like... If this were Toy Story, Funko Pops would be the ones that are, like, slightly off and will stab you in your sleep. But two of them, the Bulbasaur one and the Vulpix ones, look perfect to me. Like, they look like really cute representations of what they're supposed to be. Now let's bring out Sandslash. Ground's immune to poison, right? Starter picks through the generations. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that myself. Justifies went with Charmander, Chikorita, Mudkip, Chimchar slash Turtwig, Oshawott, Froakie, Litten, and Sobble. Marcus, Bulbasaur, Totodile, Mudkip, Turtwig, Oshawott, Froakie, Litten, Sobble. Okay. I went with Squirtle, Totodile, Mudkip, Piplup, Oshawott. Then I went with Fennekin, Rowlet, and Scorbunny. So I was water starters all the way up to, like, Gen 5. When Pokemon stopped being 2D is when I thought, I probably shouldn't pick a water starter. Alright, my Sandy boy is gonna be the supreme one. You do like how the final forms they had a mage, a tank, and a thief? Yeah! No, it did feel like in X and Y they were taking inspiration from classic RPGs, just in general. You have an Agumon Funko Pop? That one sounds like it would be okay. You're too poor for Funko Pops? Ugh. I couldn't even dream about collecting them. I have coworkers at the toy store I'm part-time at that just, like... What can we find here? That collect them, and it's like they have $1,000 collections, and I can't wrap my brain around that. Aw. I already have a better one of you. So sorry for your loss. Oshawott is cool because he has shell blades, and Samurott just has twin blades. Yeah! I just, I lament the fact that Oshawott just had to become quadrupedal after that. Our friend lost their manual dexterity in its search for power. Infernape and Emboar were both based on characters from Journey to the West, which is why they're both firefighting. Okay. I always thought that the fire-type Pokemon had a Zodiac thing going around, so that makes sense, absolutely. Probably should save and then heal. Black Morphin Ranger, Captain America, Daredevil, Nightwing. Okay. Oh yeah, no, Infernape is absolutely Sun Wukong. And then, you know, Emboar's, Pigsy. So it stands to reason then that, shouldn't we get like a... Now I'm blanking. What? It was a dragon that turned into a horse, right? I'm completely blanking on it. Glad that Incineroar was Fire Dark. Yeah, I want more Dark-type representation. Sandal is a friend. And he needs more friends. I'll be honest, when I played through the Isle of Armor DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield, I took the dark path because I wanted my Urshifu to learn the Satsui no Hado. Dark is so weak. Aw, that's too bad. I mean, to be honest, I don't play Pokemon in any sort of competitive fashion. I play Pokemon and I'm like, hey, this dragon looks like I could hug it. Now we're gonna keep Wartortle. See how he does. And yeah, Incineroar loves to play the heel. Honestly, Incineroar just also loves to ham it up. I love that persona. What I don't love is our boy getting his ass kicked, so we're gonna swap out to Sandslash. Movies aren't canon? Are you saying Pokemon Heroes, the one where Latios falls in love with Ash, is not canon? Are you saying Latios died for nothing? We talk about that because that was like... That was like the first permanent on-screen death in the Pokemon movie, wasn't it? Like that's the first time that a Pokemon died on screen didn't come back, right? Well, I guess it's time for a Wartortle to come back out. Godspeed, buddy. Mewtwo's canon? Okay. Yeah, wasn't Mewtwo, like, locked up in crazy armor by Giovanni, and that's what was canon? Holy shit, Wartortle, good job! Had Latios and Darkrai? Oh boy. To be fair, yeah, he fucking cheated. If you're doing the solo Elite Four challenge, then that's one thing. But if you're gonna be that much of a dick and bring legendaries to like a match against other trainers, that ain't cool. Makes you a big swinging dick. There's a PokeTuber called Lumois Trainer Zach who made a video on which movies were canon from the series mentions. Okay. Oh man, I cannot use our boy against Magnemite. Also, I should probably catch a Magnemite. It's level 20 already, so... Sandslash! I love you, you're a friend. But I wanted to catch that. Oof. Alright, I need that and Sandslash healed. Oh man. Sinnoh Ash got so strong and competent that they needed 2 legendaries to take him down. Mm-hmm. Mind you, I didn't watch the Sinnoh stuff, so... Anything fun in here? There we go. It's not level 20. But I think we can manage. Damn, you're completely right, Justifies. He sounds like he was just weirdly competent for the Sinnoh stuff. Alright, let's see if we can catch our boy's Magnemite. Nope. Round 2? There we go. Now he's gonna live in the box, forever and ever. Rest in peace. It is born with the ability to defy gravity. It floats in the air on powerful electromagnetic waves. I almost fucked that up and said electromagnetic waves. Yeah, they're just like, they're not pink waves. They're magenta waves. They're electric magenta waves. There's the Pokemon Center. Didn't even need to heal anyone. Then they made him huff paint in between Sinnoh and Unova because Best Wishes Ash is dumb. Oh boy. What about the anime pisses you off? It's #1 complaint about Hoenn? Goddamn Thunder Armor. Is it just that Pikachu can beat everyone? You can be immune to lightning, but you're not immune to Pikachu? Good for you, buddy. Good for you for selling your nugget. Alright, you probably want to fight me, right? Alright, so you've been to a gym a few times, and you've lost every time. Good on you. Yo, Martianator! How's it going? Glad to see you, dude. Did I buy the Magikarp? Yeah, I think Magikarp's hanging out in a box somewhere. It was only $5, so whatever. Alright, Wartortle, just keep spitting that Jigglypuff. I'm sure you'll get it. Yeah, it has been a while. I'm doing pretty well. I got 2 streams going today. Gonna be playing some Demon's Souls with my DM later today. For the second stream. It's gonna be great. Plus, we're gonna be playing some new Pokemon Snap next week. So that's gonna be a real treat. I beat Pokemon Snap on stream for the Saturday Rewind at some point. I think I was doing like just a full play Pokemon Snap, and that's where it went. I also did so I had to fill time with one of the games because I was gonna play Pokemon Puzzle League for the entire stream, and I beat it too quickly. So I was like, okay, well let's do all of the mini games from Pokemon Stadium as well. It was a good time. How you doing? Some Pokemaniacs prowling around. Gonna buy a Switch soon? Ready for the Diamond Pearl remake? Oh man, I'm so hyped for that. I don't think I know Flash. Uh-oh. This might be a problem. But yeah, like, some people aren't really into the aesthetic of it, where they just took the sprites and then turned them into 3D models. Like the Overworld sprites, I mean. But I love that. I think it's really cute. I never thought that we would go in with, like, a Sword and Shield style Diamond and Pearl remake. I always thought that would be, you know, just a straight remake. So probably play one of them, but you still don't like the Overworld sprites, and you don't see why they didn't stick to Let's Go? Okay. And yeah, they're coming out later this year. I think I'm gonna play Shining Pearl on the stream, so. And I completely agree with you, Martianator. Black and White is, like, I want to say, on, like, my top 3 for Pokemon games. I think my top 3 Pokemon games would be Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Black... Sorry. No, Pokemon White is the one that I got. But whatever. And then the third one's hard to pick. I almost want to give it to Sun and Moon just because, like, I've been on a kick. Okay, this is gonna be a problem without Flash. Hey Google, where do you get Flash in Pokemon Yellow?
On the website Quora.com, they say, to get Flash you must first catch 25 different Pokemon. Then you travel through Diglett Tunnel and arrive just outside Pewter City. From there travel south and you will find a house where Professor Oak's aide is. Show him your Pokédex and he will give you the TM for Flash.
Uh-oh. So I guess we have to go back to Diglett Cave. Rest in peace. Let's go on our journey. And we're also gonna kick her ass, I guess. Tired of remakes? You want sequels? I guess. I don't see anything wrong with remaking a game that's come out, like, more than 10 years ago. Because, you know, having a nice new coat of paint on it isn't the worst thing that you can do. But I would like sequels set in the same regions. I think that would be a better use of time. But, of course, you know, they're cash cows. Everyone wants to replay a game that maybe they sold, or they lent to a friend, or just don't have anymore. Yeah, I think Legends looks really, really cool. I'm really excited for that. And at least to see how the gameplay is just different. Unova and Alola are tied for you? Yeah, I think a lot of people didn't like Alola when it came out. And maybe that's just really vocal people instead of, like, a lot, but there was still a lot of discourse about how Sun and Moon weren't great at the time. But I liked them. It was basically a child-friendly version of Kill la Kill. Moon version made you cry at the end? Yeah. Black and white, X and Y, then red, yellow, blue? Okay. "3DS needs to be fixed, the games don't lock in." Oh, that's gross. I've got two 3DSs. I've got the new 3DS XL, and then a Japanese new 3DS with the Monster Hunter skin, I guess. Faceplates? Faceplates, that's what they are. And because of that, I got one of the Kamen Rider games that also came with Mighty Action X. And if you guys aren't up in your Kamen Rider lore, Mighty Action X is a fictional video game from one of the seasons X-Aid, where, like, the whole premise is that they're doctors who fight monsters and disease using video games. I mean, I'll always say check out Kamen Rider, but X-Aid was a really good season. Okay, so I need to go to Diglett Cave. I think that's down here, right? And I think I screwed that up. Okay, let's loop back around. Loved Ultra Sun, so you're disappointed that it didn't that gets so much hate? Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed Ultra Moon. I especially thought that the gliding through Ultra Space minigame was, you know, it was a blast. Being able to, like, go to the dens of Pokemon, having a higher shiny catch rate. It was a good time. Pokemon fanbase can never be satisfied. No, the same can be said of literally any fanbase. I think we've established the fact that no one hates X more than X fans. Where the hell is the Diglett Cave? I have a map here. Maybe I should use it. Palatown, Route 1, Viridian City, Route 2, Viridian Forest. Diglett Cave is over by Pewter City. Was it by Vermilion City? I think Diglett Cave was over by Vermilion City. Games that need sequels? Pokemon Conquest, Pokemon Ranger. Pokemon Ranger got a bunch of sequels, so I'd agree with you with Pokemon Conquest first. I can see why it didn't pan out very well here, but it was a good game nonetheless. Pokemon's like a reverse Persona. For Persona, at least since 4, people love it to death and love the spin-offs, but when a new one comes out, they're like, oh, that sucked. Or their friend used the Master Ball. Whoops. On the Magikarp, and their friend deleted their game and flushed it down the toilet. Oh boy. You got the new 3DS XL? Yeah, I think that's the most popular one. Because it's got the bigger screen, it has a less likely chance of scratching the top screen. It's good. Plus, it's got the camera nub, which is like... I do have... Hold up, I have to check my Pokedex. I need to catch 10 more Pokemon, I think. I don't think it counts. Just seeing. Fuck. We may be trying the rock cave without... Sorry, the rock tunnel without Flash. Didn't think they'd get permission to use official consoles of the games that were depicted as 8 bits. Mm-hmm. Alright, well, let's catch Diglett. Why not? They wouldn't turn the Super Sentai series into poor Americanized stories? Yeah, I mean... I've always been of the mind that if you're going to change it, make your own series that takes place around the same time as the original series. Whoops, I don't want to nickname Diglett. I'm not even going to use him. So I guess as an example, like, if you want to make... I don't know. What was a recent season? Let's say they want to make a ToQger version for Power Rangers. I prefer that they just, like, get their own Rangers and, like, say, oh, some Rainbow Line shit's been happening in Japan. That's crazy. By the way, it's happening here now, too. Here's a new story set in the same sort of specifications. That's what I'd want. Don't hate Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, but think they should only be played after Sun and Moon and not on their own. I kinda get where you're coming from there. Because Ultra Sun and Moon, the story deviated enough where I feel like they're two different experiences. They may be similar games, but the experiences are pretty different. How instead of a team of grumps, it was a small group of 4 to 5 members? Mm-hmm. I kind of like the way that they're going, where, like, the evil organization isn't necessarily the one that looks the most evil, you know? Like with Sun and Moon, Team Skull were just, like, a bunch of delinquents. They're the guys who would, like, stick a banana in your tailpipe and then giggle. But, like, the Ether Foundation were the ones that were, like... You know, they were nice to you, and then also they were seeking to be nasty. It was a good time. I also really appreciate how, so in Pokemon Masters, it takes place after its series, right? And because of that, like, you get some extra little closure for whatever's happening. Oh, I'm gonna need to heal. Like, you get to see Lusamine try to be a better mom. Also, I'm really glad that I pulled Lusamine in Pokemon Masters. Holy shit! Holy shit! Diglett! You're making me use my last super potion, buddy. Again! Oh god. Alright, hold up. I'm gonna have to scroll up to get more comments. Sentai version of Dino Charge, they had one of the Dino Thunder Sentai show up, but they haven't had Power Ranger crossovers in a long time. With Gen 7, Gen 8, you think Game Freak is trying to phase out teams? I can see that. Okay, please survive. Thank you, Wartortle. I'm out of potions, and that would have really fucked me over. Power Rangers from the beginning was doing its own thing with the footage. Never sought out to be an adaptation. I guess more along the lines of what I was saying about Power Rangers is that I want them to connect to the Super Sentai versions a bit more. At the very least, like, acknowledge them. Oh, Wartortle, I'm so sorry. This Diglett has graced you with the ability to live a little bit longer, so we're going to take him up on that. Sand Slash, do your thing. Punch it in the face. Body slam it, whatever. And yeah, the teams are starting to get silly. I like the idea of either going full out on the, on, like, the Pokemon Challenge side of things, or going full out on the World Destructive boss kind of things. I find that when you try to put emphasis on both of them, they tend to get dragged down. That's why I really liked what they were doing in Sun and Moon up until... Sorry, not Sun and Moon. Sword and Shield up until, like, the end where you fight Eternatus. Like, it made the Pokemon Challenge feel really important in universe. I got hyped doing gyms for the first time in forever. And, like, Team Yell was just, like... they were just Marnie stands. It was great, and then the whole thing with Chairman Rose happened, and it's like, oh, well, this kind of slows things down a bit. Like how Lucamine's character changed, or how Lily just automatically had Pokemon. You like the ending with her setting sail? No ho ho, I do not. Alright, I was told that one of you guys had Flash. Maybe it's down here? Rocket, the OGs? It was fine Rocket again? I guess it's cool to beat them again. Aqua. Come on, they should have been smart and known how much water would kill humans. Magma, same thing, too much land would not be beneficial. Galactic, my life sucks, so I'm gonna rewrite the world to how I think it's perfect. Plasma's Pokemon Pewda, Flare. Flare's goal. Team Flare wanted to commit mass genocide. And they charged people to, like, sit out the genocide. It was crazy. I loved it. I loved how stupid it is, I will say. I don't love it from, like... No? Yes, I have. What's on HM5? Oh, thank God. Okay, we're gonna go to Rock Tunnel. Now that we have Flash. But yeah, like... Team Flare was basically like an MLM, where the product that you buy is, not dying. Ooh, another Moonstone. I'm pretty sure this is just, like, Viridian City to to Pewter City. Though I'm probably gonna have to pop by the Pokemon Center. Ether, protect Pokemon at any cost. Skull, screw the rules, we just want to be us. Exactly. Actually find out that Team Skull is basically descendants from a tribe of people who went against the Tapu, but were defeated and shunned. Oof. I did not know that. Another major Red Ranger episode again? Oh, like a new Forever Red? That would be kind of neat. I want them to acknowledge the 2017 Power Rangers movie, though. I've brought that up enough. I'm not going to beat it into you guys again, but like... Oh, I don't want to be in Viridian Forest. But yeah, it was a good time. Rose was an idiot? Absolutely. He was the least memorable villain in Pokemon for me. His whole thing was like, I run this place. Oh, by the way, I'm evil now. This Pokemon nearly destroyed Galar hundreds of years ago. Let's use it to try Power Galar. Exactly. Rose was big dumb. Alright, let's get some Pokeballs. I got like 275 bucks, it's fine. Actually, let's get some Super Potions as well. And one escape rope might also be beneficial. Team Yell as well as Marnie are from a disenfranchised town. Yeah! Like, they don't have the ability to Dynamax in that town, so they're, like... kinda... not really relevant. In terms of, like, the grand scheme of the Pokemon Championship. Its power is what was creating Dyna and Gigamax? Sorry, Gigantamax? Rose was not an idiot. He was a genius. It's just that he should have known it was a bad idea. Like, I get it, but... still, when you know the Pokemon is literally called the Darkest Day, yeah. His ambitions were too great. His hubris took over. Sometimes the smartest people can just not have any oversight. Alright, is there like a branch that I can cut so I can skip? I would prefer not to go through Mount Moon, so... yeah, I think we're gonna go down the Diglett Cave. I'm gonna pick up my good old bicycle. Whoops. If any game is in need of a remake, it would be X and Y, but just one game, not the Z version everyone wants, but just, sorry, one where things were evened out. Yeah. Honestly, I think that we just need new games set in X and Y's universe. Like, not even the same characters. I could even do without them. Like, who honestly remembers Tierno from X and Y? Or any of the other friends besides Serena? They just don't exist. Meanwhile, like, Chad Pokemon Black and White, you got, like, Charon, and you got Bianca, and, like, they're still memorable. It's Abomination, you won't hear otherwise. Raihan wasn't pure Dragon type, and I called hacks. I think that, it would be a really fun idea to do a non-linear Pokemon game. Because you have to think about the fact that, like... I'll use this game as an example. If you live in Celadon City, you're not going to go over to Pewter City just to get your first badge. So these These trainers have got to have, like, separate sets of Pokemon to use on different level trainers. So a Pokemon game where you could pick your starting point, and then challenge gyms in whatever order you feel like, and then they naturally progress because, hey, you know, you have level 50 Pokemon now, I guess I should use my set for higher level trainers. Leon's team is stacked against Raihan's? Yeah. Can you honestly name one gym leader in X and Y and what type they were? I remember that there was a cute kimono girl with weird, gross fairy eyes. Oh wait, I remember Clement, because they used him in advertising a lot. Wait, what am I fighting? Oh, Weedle. In Sword, you spent the longest time trying to run to a Sizzlipede for an hour. Got it. You do Kabu's gym where the challenge is catching Pokemon. There was a Sizzlipede. Oh no, I'm so sorry for your loss, buddy. Another thing that I really enjoy is having different gyms for the different games. Like, it feels like I'm getting a bigger difference out of the game choice than just the Pokemon that are in it. And I know that the gym layouts are pretty much the same, but, like, to have a different challenge than my friends is kind of neat. Several games, the gym leaders have several teams meant for differently skilled challengers. Mm-hmm. Valerie was the fairy type, Wolfric was ice. Mm-hmm. And I think he may have been from the Elite Four, but wasn't there a guy named Wickstrom that was the steel type fella? Oh, got a message on Discord. Martianator! Thankfully, your, there we go. Your Discord tag is the same as your Twitch tag, so I don't need you to post in the server access thing. Welcome to the Discord, buddy! I hope you enjoy yourself. Well, and then of course you got Diantha as the champion. I only know that though because I got her in Pokemon Masters. Which I gotta say, in terms of Pokemon mobile games, Pokemon Masters is really up there for me. I really appreciate how they focus on the trainers, as opposed to the Pokemon. Like, there's this whole world of Pokemon that you can get into with people living their lives in relation to these, like, fantastical beings. And all you get is like, oh, this Ditto can turn into a Bulbasaur, but it's got a dope face. Like, I really appreciate when they go into, like, the day-to-day lives of the characters. X and Y were just underwhelming for yourself. For Masters, you like Red's new look? Oh, yeah. I 6-star EX'd Red. And the fact that he's got, like... So, I think they said that they designed the characters as though they weren't very fashionable. Like, on purpose. They wanted them to look like nerds. And you can see that with Pokemon Masters Red. Because he's got the pants with the fire streak on them. And, like, no one in their right mind who's concerned with fashion would wear that. Not dissing the character at all, but, like, I love how they kept up with that, I guess, statement. Still can't play Masters? Have you... Yeah, because I guess your emulator just doesn't like it, does it? I will say, though, the pull rate really sucks. I've got really stupid dumb luck, so I don't count, but, like, you don't get... Like, you have a 3% chance of pulling a 5-star, but you don't have increased chances when you're doing a 10 pull. So you can literally get, like, all, like, bronze units. Also, I should probably teach somebody Flash. Haven't tried it on BlueStacks? BlueStacks might be... That's... Okay, hold up. Because I'm not teaching Pikachu Flash. I don't want him to know any TM besides maybe Surf. Actually, that's a good question. Hey Google, how do you get the Surfing Pikachu minigame on Pokemon Stadium?
On the website IGN.com, they say, to get a surfing Pikachu this way, you will need a copy of the original Pokemon Stadium for Nintendo 64, a transfer pack, and a very strong team of any 5 Pokemon and a Pikachu on your Pokemon Yellow cartridge.
Okay, so Surfing Pikachu is endgame. Good to know. Ah, right, I was gonna swap out something. Because I think... I gotta deposit someone. I mean, I guess rest in peace, Nidorina. At least for now. This isn't sayonara, it's matane. Alright, then, if I use an HM5 on my Magnemite, then Pikachu won't have to learn it. Remember when Flash was an HM? Remember when we had HMs? I really appreciate just not having HMs anymore. What time is the Felix stream? It's gonna be about... I want to say like 5:30 or 6 p.m. Pacific? Ready to die a lot tonight. Hey, I'm not the one who's going to be playing is the thing. It's going to be Felix playing and then me regulating the chat. Also, just a heads up, I'm turning off some of the options for chat. It'll be longer than usual? We'll see. I can't guarantee that. It'll run until whenever Felix needs to go. But yeah, I'm going to be turning off some of the Shark Coin redemptions. I'm going to be limiting it to just highlighting messages and unlocking emotes. And Hydrate. Thanks for the Hydrate, by the way. And even Hydrate I'm kind of shaky on, because I don't know what kind of traffic having Felix on is going to actually do. You know, if I have like 30 people in chat telling me to Hydrate, then that might end up becoming a problem. Oh, time to get up to rock and get up to move. I'm going to put that down gently. Take a sip. No, take a lot of sips. Take a lot of sips, holy shit. Okay. In that case, I'm finishing this tea, because it'll take about 5 sips. Okay. There we go. And now time to get up to rock and get up to move. I'll be honest, RDF was an absolute genius for suggesting this one. Because I really should be getting up and stretching during the stream. And it's nice of you guys to, like, look out for my health. Especially with playing video games, because, you know, I draw. So if I get carpal tunnel, my career is done. Mind you, I'm getting into, voice acting now, so that might be less of an issue in the future. So while I'm stretching, what are you guys' plans for the weekend? Now do 20 push-ups? Oh man. Also, how's it going, Trevor? Glad that you're here. Alright. Gotta do those vocal exercises too? Yeah. God, when I was doing the cover for Colors for the Guilty Gear Strive. Sorry, for the Guilty Gear cover album. Also, thanks for redeeming, the Get Up to Rock, Get Up to Move justifies. I should probably turn this down. There we go. You're available to watch the stream, so you did. Good choice. Personally, I would have done something else, but, you do you. Just kidding, I'm glad to have you here. But yeah, like, when I was doing the cover for Colors for the Guilty Gear cover album, it was a lot. I'm glad that I didn't have anything to do for the next 2 days, because my voice was shot. And I still have to do more takes. Oh, jeez. Sorry. The endeavor of both, getting back to your console games. When you get out of habit, even if you like it, it's hard to get back in. Plus, there's your anxiety and irrational fear. Mm-hmm. The Slowpoke is indecently shoving its butt at us. I believe that's called presenting. It's like that weird Yoshi pose where he lifts up his tail and then looks behind his back at you. And it's like, what the hell? Dingo casting hideous laughter on a T-Rex and a purple worm. You know. I legitimately think I wasn't part of that campaign, so... I don't know the context of that either. That might have been with her character Cooper. Right, I only picked up lame potions. Uh-oh. Second is trying to stay up from when you officially woke up and staying that way till at least 9 PM. Trying to fix your sleep schedule. Sorry. More power to you, buddy. It's a daunting task, and I can't even sugarcoat it. It is not easy to fix your sleep schedule at all. But I hope you manage. Do what I could not. Man, now that I'm thinking of it, I'm really proud of that cover of Colors that I did. Like, so far with how I'm working on it. It's such a step up from the ska cover album. That it's just crazy. Bitch of a... Oh, you have sleep apnea. Oh, boy. Wait, the Josh fight actually happened? Josh has showed up? Who gets to keep their name? I mean, probably Josh Swain, but still. Oh, hey, it's time for me to sing a thing. Also, how's it going, Ashen Hunter? Glad you can make it. How about... What's a good song to sing right now? I could probably do something from the Guilty Gear cover album. Or... I could do something mainstream. Like, when I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned? He said, will you defeat them, your demons, and all the non-believers, the plans that they have made? Because one day I'll leave you a phantom to lead you in the summer to join the Black Parade. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned? Sometimes I get the feeling she's watching over me, and other times I feel like I should go. When through it all, the rise and fall, the bodies in the streets, and when you're gone, we want you all to know we'll carry on, we'll carry on. And though you're dead and gone, believe me, your memory will carry on, will carry on. And in my heart I can't contain it, and the anthem won't explain it. A world that sends you reeling from decimated dreams. Your misery and hate will kill us all. So paint it black and take it back, let's shout it loud and clear. Defiant to the end, we hear the call to carry on, we'll carry on. And though you're dead and gone, believe me, your memory will carry on, will carry on. And though you're broken and defeated, your weary widow marches on. Unfortunately, I don't think I remember all of, like, the do or die part, so I'm gonna have to stop it there. Thanks for the sing-a-thing, Ashen Hunter. Dozens of Joshes battled in a field in Lincoln, Nebraska to determine the one true Josh. Dang. Thought that was just a goof. Oh man, Gen 1 Bulbasaur is like... disgruntled. Like that Bulbasaur is nonplussed right now. They didn't do the Area 51 suicide run? Yep. The world's changed since 2018-2019, yeah. Area 51 was for the memes and people didn't actually want to get shot. White House was a bunch of white supremacists trying to keep annoying the orange in office, yeah. Honestly, like, different motivations can equal different results, so... There's one angry cabbage, absolutely. I don't have a poison cure on me, do I? Bulbasaur, eat a Snickers. Yep. Just gonna have to deal with this. Okay, guys, so for the rest of the rock tunnel, the screen's gonna be flashing until Charmeleon dies. It's unfortunate, but that's how it's gonna go. Because I poorly prepared. Fucking excuse me.
I'm sorry. Do you know about costume players? A lot of my plebeian friends call them cosplayers. But I know the truth. That they're costume players.
God damn. Can't wait for your D&D character to be finished. The artist is doing pretty great work for the time she's put into it. That's great. Like, I don't commission artists very often, because it feels weird commissioning somebody to draw something for me, and then also I have the skills to do it myself. But FE Arts on Twitter, I highly recommend you give them a follow. They did my Phantom Thief Luna just astoundingly. Like, oh my god. I absolutely love how it turned out. You know, in the Let's Go games, I'm glad they finally gave Red a new team. Mm-hmm. No, I really appreciate when they, like, actually advance characters. The Galarian fossil Pokemon weren't Rock-type. Yeah, well, and I also love the idea that, you know, back in old England, when they found fossils, they just sort of slapped together whatever they found and sort of justified it afterwards. And that's the route that they went with fossils, so... It's great. And they made Green Cannon. Mm-hmm. Yep, Alola's absolutely canon. Let's go as well. You can find the Fairy-type Trial Captain in Vermilion City after the SSN. I didn't know that. I'll have to go back and play, like, replay Let's Go. Having every location be X City or Y Town? Mm-hmm. She's like, oh, I missed the boat. I also really appreciated, like, the Kanto gym in, Pokemon Sun and Moon. It's like, yeah, man, like, this is the way that they do gyms in Kanto. It's a tourist attraction. I live in Lake Charles, not Lake City or Charlestown. When are they gonna make a Pokemon game set in Canada? I don't see that going well. A Canadian Pokemon game would be boring and lame. It's like, oh man, you gotta go to the Prince Edward Island gym. It's got nothing. Except for, like, a book about Anne of Green Gables. Want to go to the Alberta gym? It's got oil. The oil-type Pokemon. There are no fossils in the Canadian Pokemon region. It's just, they've all turned to oil. Nobody would battle each other because everyone's too polite to fight. Every gym is in a hockey rink? Absolutely. Alright, I could fight this guy. Or I could move on. I think I'm gonna fight him. I need EXP. had the swaying vote, would I rather have Atlus develop Persona 6 or a Persona 3 remake? I'm gonna hold that thought for a second. Look at Machop's arm. That's like... I'm trying to... It's like he's got a tiny thing that's attaching his arm, then just, like, bulging muscle. Like, it feels like he skipped tricep day. In every single workout. He ate his... yeah. It's a tumor. It's that thing in Shin Megami Tensei 4 on Lucifer's arm where, like, in his second form it hatches to a gremlin thing. But I think I prefer Persona 6. If they only have one team that's allowed to develop it. Because while Persona 3 deserves a remake, I really feel like just moving forward in the series is kind of essential. That being said, if they had a different team working on the Persona 3 remake so that they had more time to make Persona 6, I would prefer that outcome. I would always choose giving the main series more development time by releasing a remake in between to tide people over. Evolution Pokemon. Cat, bigger cat, biggest cat. Evolution Digimon. Cat, pterodactyl, fridge with minigun. Evolution real life, T-Rex chicken. Yep. They need a Persona 5 arena. But we got Persona 5 dancing. What's there to worry about? At the very least, I think that they should introduce Persona 5 in sorry, my brain is blanking. In a cross-tag battle. And yeah, I'm loving Persona 5 Scramble. You would love to see older Persona 4 cast members? Honestly, I'd like just a crossover, like, a main series style Persona game with the crossover ambition of Persona Q. So, like, you get to see everyone grown up in the future as adults, and that's your cast. Kind of like a Persona All-Stars. I love Persona Q2, is what I would say if I had it! I know the feeling. I missed out on Persona Q as well. Persona Q Joker calls the P4 protagonist Big Bro, and I love it. Aw, man. Persona Q also made Minako, the female Persona 3 protagonist, canon. Which I absolutely loved. Actually, we're gonna keep Sandslash. I have a feeling he can hold his own against Geodude. I stand corrected. Alright, well, we'll bring out the boy. Stumbled upon Persona Q on pure luck? Oh man, I got it day one. Persona Q2, though, was a bit harder to find for me, so I wasn't able to grab it. As soon as they announced Persona Q and had that, like, absolute bop of a theme song that went like, "This carousel takes us round and round." Like, God, that was great. Yeah, we'll ditch tackle and get bite. love Scramble for the fact that they did it. They finally let your boy say fuck. Yep. They have the original Guilty Gear on Switch, but none of the games in between. Yeah, so on Switch they have Guilty Gear, and then Guilty Gear XX Accent Core plus R. But they don't have X, and they don't have Iska, and I think that's because they just didn't do well, comparatively. Like, I would have thought that they would only put XX Accent Core plus R on Switch. I didn't even think that they would add the original Guilty Gear. Road Less Taken is because of Lotus Juice? Oh, yeah. Well, like, don't they have that, that battle theme with Lotus Juice that goes like, "Don't you say that I didn't give you a chance, just to listen. Only one out, but you just kept that garbage talk, so no blessings." I don't know the entire song, but I do know, like, the first part of it, up to the end of the first chorus. To know, haven't played it? Aw. That's fair. There's also a section where, you go on... Because you know in Persona 4 they open that dating cafe, and that sort of leaches into the Persona Q world. And there's a section where you and another character get married. And just everyone's reactions to it. Like, they did one of those sections for every character in Persona 2 and Persona... in Persona 3 and Persona 4. It was great. I think you can even get married to Teddy. But it's been a while, so I'm not 100% sure. They kept the darker and creepy aspects of Persona in the Q opening, with the torn bunny and the cotton as blood in the sequence there. Mm-hmm. No, I would have liked Persona Q a lot more if I were into the Etrian Odyssey dungeon crawler. I just don't think that it's my kind of game, but the fact that it was Persona kind of carried me through it. I guess had to carry the bride because she's too heavy for anyone to pick up, being made of metal. Mm-hmm. Man, Charmeleon. Even with poison, he's surviving, like, really, really well. Alright, well, now that we have a Wartortle, you're gonna see a lot of him, and I'm gonna have to press B a lot when he tries to evolve. God damn. Geodude, please. Just let me pass. Persona 4 Ultimax also had a really, really good theme. It was called Break Out Of, that had whoever sings the Persona 4 theme songs in Lotus Juice in it. Yeah, because Gen 1 never had the Everstone. Yeah. And, like, you know, when I was playing Pokemon Blue on my friend's Game Boy as a kid, like, every time Wartortle tried to evolve, I was like, nuh-uh. If your Pokemon didn't want to evolve, I'd respect it like Ash did with Bulbasaur. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely. In a real-life scenario, like, if my Wartortle wanted to become a Blastoise, I'd be like, you know what? I'm happy for you. You do whatever. But, like, chances are we'd be good enough friends where Wartortle would feel bad for it, and I'd be like, no, don't do it, do what you want, buddy. Actually, here's a fun question. What would your 6 Pokemon team be? Just in terms of, like, Pokemon you like, not necessarily power. So, like, you get 6 Pokemon that you can take on an adventure with you. Don't worry about, you know, stats or competitive aspects. Just who would you want to go on a fun Pokemon quest with? Ah, fair enough, justifies. I'll also even say that you're allowed legendary and mythical Pokemon. Because if that one guy in Sinnoh was allowed to have a Latios, then I'm allowed to. Well, and that's the thing, justifies, like... You don't need to have a, traditional starter. Bulbasaur, Mightyena, Dusk Lycanroc, Swellow, Eevee, and then you limit yourself to 1 mythical Pokemon, and that's Zeraora. Oh, fair enough. No legends, maybe some small mythical. Again, that's up to you. Who am I to say that you don't trip over a Shaman and then become best friends? Or like Latios changes into a cute girl and follows you. Because I'm going to be completely honest, my red jet dragon is coming with me. Because I think, just off the top of my head, I would probably go with, yeah. Wartortle, Dragonite, Goodra, Sylveon, Latios, and then, I think maybe, maybe like Galarian Rapidash. That 6th slot is like a non-committal one, you know? Because, like, I could also fill that slot with Zoroark, I could fill it with, I don't know. Nickit. I could fill it with Ninetales. I could fill it with a Alolan Sandslash. No Pokeballs makes actually no sense because it's far more reasonable and safe for both people and Pokemon to be in a Pokeball. Yeah. Well, you like Detective Pikachu having it where there were no Poke... Oh, right. Sorry, that's a... Your second comment was a continuation of the first. Who would have thought? Why lock a Charizard in a cage when you can have him comfy in a Pokeball? That's fair. I'm gonna use Pikachu against Meowth because that's what happens in the anime. Pikachu also knows how to punch Meowth in the stupid face. Oh, I feel ya, lady. I completely agree with you that I want to go home too. I am running out of potions. I don't even have the good potions. I have like one max potion that I'm saving for later because I need it for later. Sorry, Wartortle, Pikachu needs it more than you. Charmeleon, I've completely accepted the fact that he's gonna faint. I feel bad about it, but he's gone. Even within the Digimon games, like Cyber Sleuth, they make it canon that the Tamers, as they would technically be, have 3 Digimon. Discounting how in gameplay you can carry 11 on you. What kind of person would choose to partner with Nanimon? Like, you go up to your Digimon and be like, hey man, why don't you just use, like, fucking Poop Dunk? I don't think that I would be friends with the person who would choose Nanimon. For the player characters within the manga, the starter Digimon are considered their canon 3. Okay. Nanimon is the round, athletic one. Yep, the one with, armpit hair, a goatee. Oh no, no justifies. I have a picture somewhere that shows that Nanimon learns Poop Dunk as he levels up. I'm gonna find it. Give me a sec. I'm dying on this hill. First I gotta find it though, jeez. God. The shitty part is, I posted it on Facebook, and Facebook has the absolute worst way of, organizing photos. I wonder if I posted it on Twitter. Alright, well, I'm gonna try and find it after the stream. And I'll post it in the Discord. But I know that Nanimon does some weird shit, man. Literally. They're exploring in the anime the concept from the game of divergent Digivolution paths, not just Dark Digivolution. That's cool. I think I'd really enjoy them just making a Cyber Sleuth anime. Oh hey, thanks for the hydrate, Ashen Hunter. Gonna drink my Japanese canned coffee. Hardcore Digimon fan and neck deep in its lore. While each series and entry may vary on their continuity, I believe successfully created what I dub the Lore World Prime, for which everything fits. That's cool. Digital world, there exists God, not Godmon, or like that, but God? Okay. I'm kinda salty that they called it King Drassel instead of just going straight with Yggdrasil. Not the god of the world, but like the World Tree Digimon. Excuse me. That's gonna cost you a punch to the face. Oh no, I missed the punch to the face. This is the worst timeline. There are a handful of Digimon life forms that are not Digimon. Like Genai, right? Isn't Genai a digital life form? Okay, good, it's not disabled. Oh, good job, Pikachu. That crit was, it was chef's kiss. Well, obviously I gotta swap out Thundershock with Thunderbolt. Alright, Slowpoke, you're gonna feel the natural evolution of this. Destroyed. We haven't got a definitive explanation of what the hell Genai or his allies are, but in Try, it's stated that though he may look like young Genai, the dark-clothed one is not him and is something else. Okay. Yeah, I was always confused by Genai just being this dude who lived in the digital world. Just hanging out, giving kids advice. I don't have enough health to fight. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna snake around you two, fine friends. I'm sure you are waiting for a challenge, and I appreciate that. But I cannot give you the challenge that you deserve. So, here we are. Most prevalent fan theory is that they were early humans who accidentally wandered into the digital world and due to time differences became pseudo-beings? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to actually fight her, aren't I? I'm just trying to conserve my HP. I was woefully underprepared for this. Rock Tunnel. You know, you have a name like Rock Tunnel, and you think, oh, it's just gonna be like our walk. A nice jaunt through, and then you see Mount Moon, and it's like, oh, well, fuck, I gotta go through a mountain. But Mount Moon was a lot easier than Rock Tunnel. In terms of, like, the twisty paths. I kind of appreciate how sassy Gen 1 Meowth looks. Like, he's got that W face with the crossed arms, kicking the dirt a bit. Like, I appreciate Gen 1 Meowth. Alright, Wartortle, bite its face off. Digimon God exists in his kernel, and only really speaks to one orphan-ranked Digimon, but they sent the 3 Celestial Angels, Seraphimon, Urfanimon, and Cherubimon to administer his laws, love, and punishment. Okay. Alright, Charmeleon. With your dying breath, take care of this Odditch. I almost said Ostrich. That's a different Pokemon entirely. That wasn't enough, Charmeleon. No, Oddish, don't take his 1 HP. He needs that to live. Oh no. Alright, Pikachu. Punch Oddish. Basically has 2 administrators, Yggdrasil and Homeostasis. The being that once possessed Kari. Okay. God, you know I've been playing too much Kingdom Hearts when I read Kari as Kairi. That was a dick move, Pidgey. You are out of Pokemon, like I almost am. No, well, I mean, thanks for that first half, but fuck you for that second half. Kari's VA, Larry J. Miller, voices Chirithy, who is a being of light. So perfect casting, yeah. No, straight up, I tweeted about that, and then, Larry... she responded to me on Twitter. Like, let's see if I can find what exactly I said. Yeah, so I tweeted out, like, I'm watching this story so far since I only played the Kingdom Hearts spin-off titles, and Kari from Digimon goes and asks me, do you remember this story? And I'm like, no, I don't, but I remember the time you ditched Tai when he was fighting Diaboromon. And yeah, she liked my tweet. Which was very cash money of her. The director of Scarlet Nexus also liked my tweet about Scarlet Nexus, so that was nice. Wait, is this... Which one's the exit? She was at her friend's birthday, giving her a pink Power Ranger. Yeah, I get how that's important. Who am I to judge? But I will. I will absolutely judge. God damn it, lady! Please, just let my Pokemon rest. I can't afford to be sent back to the beginning of the rock tunnel. Children's War Game was pretty damn crazy. Diablomon was no joke. He was ready to freaking nuke Tai and Izzy when they were bothering him. Yeah. I'm glad that Hosoda had practice for Summer Wars. He worldwide messed up the pricing for goods, so the next couple of years must have been chaos. Mm-hmm. Oh, Sandslash, please carry me home. Even though you're ground type, Sandslash, you are my rock. Sandslash, please, just hit. You've got sand in your eyes, but that's literally in your name. You should be immune. Okay, I'm not making that mistake. Nice. Sorry. It was dub only, but you loved it when Tai repeatedly tried using the phone and he ended up with the same provider, and the last time she screamed at them. Absolutely. I think that's something that I prefer that dubs do, is just insert their own stuff. No, I don't. I want to go to the Pokemon Center and heal mine up, please. Could you do me this kindness? Pokemaniac, there's a reason that your only friends are Pokemon. If you're gonna be doing dick shit like this. Oh, I would not like to join the Bone Club, thank you. What a period piece that movie was. Absolutely. No, I rewatch the Digimon movie, and like it flings me back in time. My very essence is brought back to the early 2000s and late 90s. Izzy had to get a separate device the size of an early 90s cell phone to give wireless signal. Yeah! Well, and like the concept of phone tag is completely lost now. Like they try to explain having to leave a message on the answering machine between two different parties as just like phone tag. But no kid now would know what that is. What do you have to say for yourself? You don't like me for beating? I don't like you for standing in my way trying to get my friends alive again. Had the Saban Digimon movie in both VHS and digital form, but you watched the second movie alone? Mm-hmm. Ty causing a blue screen of death and nearly killing his Digimon, since, no joke, they were dependent on the power of his internet connection. Mm-hmm. Like, the dub of those 3 movies that the Digimon movie is based on, absolutely butchered, but it's still really good. In the context of it being an adaptation of 3 Digimon movies, I'd say it falls incredibly short. But as, like, an entertaining movie about Digimon, it's like magic. And the soundtrack is amazing, too. Yep. I'm sorry your mother had to die, Cubone. Aw, I won the grand prize. What's up, Pikachu? Aw, he's happy. Is it giving Omegamon the win by spamming Diablomon with emails to slow him down was enough to make it? Mm-hmm. Just the absolute line of Izzy in action shot pressing his finger down on a key, just saying like, "You've got mail!" Like, I don't think that would translate as well in today's world. Actually, I should probably save. Okay. Let's go in the spooky ghost tower. I'm sure nothing bad's gonna happen here. In Sepia Town. Well, it's not quite Sepia Town. It's like original Game Boy palette. Diablomon was so liked he got a sequel. Mm-hmm. Oh, Pikachu's not feeling it. In Zero 2, Revenge of Diablomon, and Last Evolution, I was so disappointed that we never saw Megamon and Imperial Dramon team up proper to fight. I never watched Last Evolution, so I couldn't know, I'm afraid. All I heard was, like, the director left because it was not what he had intended. Kids demanding you take them to the park, afraid of the big one, but the little one bites, so gotta go. I'll catch you later, Trevor. I'll be honest, I'm probably gonna be finishing up pretty soon, too. I got, like, 4 minutes. I gotta prepare for the next stream, too. I'm a rambling, gambling dude! Yeah, that's why I'm glad that, my sister lives in LA, so every time I want to visit my niece, all I have to do is bring her to, Disneyland. Mind you, then I have to deal with a kid on a bus to Disneyland at, like, 5 a.m. Oh, hey, thanks for the hydrate, Ashen Hunter. Man, I want a Vulpix. What do you have to say for yourself? Gambling and Pokemon are like eating peanuts. Just can't stop. This man has a peanut problem. Whoops. Actually, that's something I should take a look at. Because if Cut is better than Slash, I don't think it's gonna tell me. Hold up. Even as a Vulpix, it still has 9 tails? Doesn't a Vulpix only have 6? I thought for some reason Vulpix only had 6 tails. Maybe they're just grouped. No, in all the pictures I'm looking at, it only has 6. Actually, you know what? Oh, and the curls on its head, right. I completely forgot about those. No, because Wow, this is as bright as the sun. There we go. I've got a little Vulpix figure. So, I have a frame of reference. Alright, well, I guess I'll figure out Slash and Cut later. Because it's the end of the stream. Thank you guys so much for joining me for the Saturday morning stream. Well, morning-ish. The Saturday retro stream. I can't call it morning anymore because I don't do it in the morning. Get hyped for the stream with Felix later tonight. I'm gonna say it's gonna be around, yeah, 5:30 to 6 p.m. Pacific. So, yeah, we'll be playing some Demon Souls. I don't know what the traffic's gonna be like, so I'm going to be disabling some of the Shark Coin redemption. I'm going to be limiting it to unlocking emotes, modifying emotes, and highlighting messages until I see what the volume of people is like. So if we have like a lower amount of people, then maybe I'll re-enable some of them. But if there's a lot, then I want to be able to manage it. I also have Andy and Aaron possibly popping by to help with moderation too. So I've never had somebody else on the stream before, like, aside from my friends who don't stream. So it's gonna be different. Having somebody who's like kind of known might be a different vibe. But aside from that, I guess I'll catch you guys in a couple hours. Catch you later.